I was born in California, and nobody knows that I really grew up in Ohio, and I didn't even move to New York until I was a teenager, she said. So, I feel like it's just so unfair. And, yeah, of course, there can be any situation in the world and be like, okay, it's so much easier to just look surface level and not think that there could be any layers to anything, ever, Elle added. While her father didn't help kick-start her career, she does credit him for giving her his pipes, saying on the podcast, "My dad can sing. He does the best Elvis I've ever heard," Elle said. "It's pretty wild." Meanwhile, the drunk performer said she got her humor from her mom, who is the funniest person that I've ever met. Elle said London was the one who also helped her find her passion for music as she grew up. "My mom was the one, carrying my guitar and sneaking me into bars and letting me stay out with my friends and taking the guitar home for me," she shared. "My mom was always just, telling me to take lessons, and she would drive me everywhere. And she took care of me, and always made sure that I had some form of a creative outlet." Elle, who has earned a CMA award and an ACM award, previously discussed wanting to make a name for herself apart from her parents in an interview with People in 2023. Growing up as somebody who was chubby, awkward, funny, has OCD, and is weird and quirky and awkward, but super sensitive, I had to really fight to be okay as myself. So I didn't want to be known as someone's kid, she continues. I wanted to be my own person. I never wanted to borrow money from anybody, and I've worked hard for my family and for me. I want to have a life built for myself, and I want to know that I did it. Elle added that it's an incredible amount of pressure to be in the shadow of someone. I mean, God forbid you're good at something that happens, and maybe was passed down in your family, she said. My showmanship and my stage presence? Sure, I grew up watching my dad. My dad can totally command a theater or a small comedy club, and I grew up around really funny, talented, creative people. Of course, that's going to leave an imprint on me.